Okay, so today's topic is plotting a irrational number. Okay, so I guess everybody know about Pythagoras theorem, right? We have, this is perpendicular, this is base, and this is hypotenuse we call, and we know that h square is nothing but p square plus b square. Okay, now everyone, whoever is there in the call, suppose this is a triangle and I need the hypotenuse should be root 2. So what do you think, what can be the value of these two? Come on, think of it, everyone. What would be the value of these two if my hypotenuse is root 2? You can put it into the chat, or you can, yeah, very good, very good. It's 1 and 1. Okay, so this is how you can always think. Whichever number comes in your question, you have to think how can you get that as a hypotenuse. Okay, how can you get that as a hypotenuse? Now let's draw this number line first. 0, 1, 2. Now suppose the question comes, plot root 2 on number line. So as you have said correctly, these two has to be 1 and 1, so that 1 square plus 1 square we get root 2. Okay, uh, it's basically h square, so h will be equal to root 2, so you'll get root 2. So the steps to plot irrational numbers is, the very first is you have to find out what are the possible base and what is the possible base and perpendicular size. Currently we see the base is 1, so you have to draw a line of 1 centimeter like this. Okay, on top of it you have to darken it up when you draw in a school or in exams. Okay, so from here to here, which color should I take? Let me take a yellow color, 1 second, to make it yellow. Okay, so here to here is your 1 unit. Okay, now using this point as the center, you have to draw a perpendicular. You have to draw a perpendicular like this. You know how to draw perpendicular using protractor or the compass, like this, right? You intersect and you get into 90 degree, or you can get a use a protractor also. Okay, but this has to be 90 degree. Okay, now you have to cut this particular line. If you have drawn a longer line, you have to cut this exactly at 1 unit. 1 unit. Okay, once you do that, this becomes the point C. If you consider this as point A, this as point B, and this will be point C. Now after doing these 2 points, you simply have to join these two. This is the third step. Once you do that, you will actually get root 2 here, and then you have to use compass over here, the needle part of the compass over here. You have to take the pencil over here and create an arc like this. The point which it intersect this x number line will be the point root 2. Is it clear? एक बार मैं फिर हिंदी में भी बता दे रहा हूं, ठीक है? सबसे पहला स्टेप है आपको 1 यूनिट का एक लाइन बनाना है. ओके, क्यों? क्योंकि हमने यहां डिसाइड किया था कि जब दोनों परपेंडिकुलर और बेस 1 होगा तभी जाकर के हमें हाइपोटेन्यूज रूट 2 मिलेगा. तो सबसे पहले हमने 1 यूनिट का बना दिया. उसके बाद यहां पे आपको बनाना है एक परपेंडिकुलर लाइन जो कि 90 डिग्री होगा. 1 unit. Again, using a compass, you have to cut it of arc of 1 unit. Okay, basically 1 unit, you can take it up anything. 1 unit, you can assume it up like 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter, it doesn't matter. Okay, I am taking 1 unit. But if you want to make it exactly, then you have to take 1 centimeter only. Okay. Now, when you get this point as C, आपको इसको ज्वाइन करना है और ये वाला जो आ जाएगा वो √2 बन जाएगा. बट यू हैव टू प्लॉट ऑन दिस नंबर लाइन, इसलिए इसको एज अ कंपास का नीडल रख करके आपको एक यहाँ पे आर्क बनाना है जो कि समवट अराउंड डी पे इंटरसेक्ट करेगा. सो ये जो डिस्टेंस हो जाएगा वो आपका √2 हो जाएगा ऑन नंबर लाइन. क्लियर है एवरीवन? कोई डाउट? लहर, इनायसा, प्रणवी? ओके. Yes, it's clear. Okay, fine. Thanks. Let's move ahead. Plot me √3 on your notebook only. Okay. So, Pranavi, plot √3. Inaisha, √5. And Leher, √7. Let's see how you can do it. Do it in your notebook. And just even before doing it up, you have to get me the possible sides of this. Okay. Suppose for everyone, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. So you have to tell me what is AB, what is BC, and what is AC. All of you have to get me these values fast for plotting this on number line. √3, √5, and √7. Take your time, but I want you to actually draw on your notebooks. Okay, so please take out your notebooks and draw. Sir, I will plot afterward. Actually, I am out of station. Okay. Fine, no problem. But not, don't be always out of station. Be serious on it. You both would have not came. I would have not made it live stream. Because as I said, I will not make any class live stream. It depends on me and my interest. Be serious in learning, then only you can see the improvement. And also, you guys, please go and at least sign up on the website. Okay, purchasing and all, it's a later point of thing which we will discuss later. Okay, I've just explained that to Pranavi. She will be getting the practice session and she'll be setting it up at 5 questions per day. And whoever is going to do that, what will happen is we will be there to help you in any doubts, even in the weekdays also. Okay. And the Wednesday class or the Thursday class, whenever I am going to take it up, that will not be a live stream. That will be a offline class. Online means online, but private online. We'll discuss on the group tomorrow. It's a tough day for me because it's too hot over here. I guess everywhere you guys also would be seeing the heat waves moving so badly. Even the power was not here. I was stuck up, but finally it's good. Anyone other? Even if Leher is out of station, no need to draw. You have to tell me what is AB, BC, and AC. Simple. Okay, because that's important. Or whoever is in the live also, they can put the comment. I guess my camera is turned off. Okay, let me turn it on. Because I want to make it more authentic. Oh, fine. Chalo, put in the comment. What are you thinking, lad? What is the value of AB, BC, and AC? What you can think? AC, everyone would be knowing. It's the question itself, right? This is what your target. Tell me AB and BC. Tell me AB and BC. Everyone. Tell me AB and BC. AC जो है यहाँ पे √3 होगा, √5 होगा, √7 होगा. You have to tell me what is AB and BC. Pranavi, Aya, answer. What is AB? What is BC? Think, think. I could have told everything easily, but I want you guys to think, okay? I want you guys to think. The more you think, the more better you will become in maths. Maths is all about thinking. It's nothing to deal with intelligence. What's the answer? AB and BC. Doing, sir. Okay. Okay, fine. Hello. Hello. Yes. Who's there? Hello. Hello. Yes, AB is what? Basically, you have to give a combination of AB and BC. What can be the value of AB and BC? See, what I asked is, okay, for you, as you came, I'll give you one different question. Suppose this is √8. Okay, then what is the possible value of AB and BC such that you get √8? You have to think of a combination. Okay, so get me for this one. Okay, keep yourself muted. Okay, once you have done, you can put into the chat, no problem. I can understand. I'm getting confused. Okay, no problem. Fine, I'll help you. Where in Aisha and Leher gone? No problem. Fine, leave it. Okay, so let me go to a blank screen. If I talk about √3, okay, this and this, h square is p square plus b square. We know that we want to get somewhat h square is equal to 3 such that h would be h is √3. That's why h square is 3. Okay. So to get this, what you are going to do, think of it. Can you break it up between two square? Just take an example. Suppose one square we did for that particular question. So can we break? No. For √3, we cannot break it up because let's see the combination 1 square plus 1 square, 2 square plus 1 square, or 2 square plus 2 square, or you can make it 2 square plus 3 square. Okay, so if you see here, the combination of this gets into 2, this will become 5, this will become 8, and this will become 13, right? So these are the ones which can be broken down into two parts. Okay, clear? Integers part if I talk about, but for root 3 you cannot do it. So how can we plot root 3 then? So how can we plot root 3 then? Let's go to the graph. Let's go to the this tab again. Let me duplicate it up. Let me clean it up. 1 second. We're going to plot root 3. Delete everything. Delete everything. Superb. So in Aisha, what's your answer? What's the answer of yours? Any combination you got? Done, sir. Okay, tell me what is the combination for root 5 you got? Hmm. Okay, very good. So perfect, perfect, got it, good. So basically, the root 5 was possible. That's why you were able to break it up. Can you break root 3? No, you cannot, because these are the only possible ones. Okay, okay, possible ones in the terms of integer. If I am telling, okay, but if you want to break root 3, can you give a try, in Aisha? What do you feel? Can you break it up, root 3? Integers it can't break, for sure. What is the other way? If you don't know, let me know. I'll proceed. Simple. Okay, fine. I'll tell. See, even Pranavi, root 3 is possible if this become root 2 square and this become 1 square. Yes or not? Think of it. Yes or not? Root 3 can be broken down these two parts. Okay. Now, if these two parts it's are broken up, this is not integer. This is also an irrational. So how to plot that? For this, you need to plot root 2. So very first step is to plot root 2. And that we know how we do. We go this side as 1 unit. We'll go upside as 1 unit. And we get root 2 here. Now what we have to do, take this one again. So we have to again draw a perpendicular from here, which is 1 unit. And again join these two, which will eventually become root 3. Now when you get this, you have to put the compass point here, needle here, and you have to make an arc from here, which will be hitting somewhat here. And this will become my root 3. Root 3 somewhat 1.732. Okay? Steps clear? Pranavi, Inaisha, is it clear now? Similarly, you can again make it perpendicular 1 and again find out what is the value of new value of this would become. Anyone? What would be the new value of this hypotenuse? If one, so again I did it. I'm expecting from Pranavi to say what will be my this value now. Even Sumit, if you are still there, you can also put into the comment that what is the value of this. Think and tell. Okay, fine. ठीक है, देखो सबसे पहले हमने यहाँ पे रूट 2 प्लॉट किया. ओके, यू कैन म्यूट योर सेल्फ बेटा इफ यू आस्क समथिंग एंड देन प्लीज म्यूट योर सेल्फ. ओके, ठीक है. सबसे पहले हमने 1 यूनिट लिया यहाँ पे. उसके बाद वहां से एक परपेंडिकुलर बनाया 1 यूनिट का, ओके, एंड देन इन दोनों को हमने ज्वाइन किया, ठीक है, तो वो हमें √2 मिल गया। नाउ अगेन यहां से हमने एक परपेंडिकुलर बनाया है जो एक और पॉइंट है, सपोज ये डी पॉइंट है, सपोज ये ओ है, ये ए है, ये बी है। इस परपेंडिकुलर जब हमने ड्रॉ किया तो ये 1 यूनिट का था, तो 1 + 1² + √2², ये हो गया हमारा 3। और इसको अगर रूट में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो ये √3 हो जाएगा, बिकॉज ये इवेंचुअली h² है। सो h² इज इक्वल टू 3, सो h विल बी इक्वल टू √3, इसलिए ये √3 हो गया। तो ये वाला वैल्यू क्या होगा अगर फिर से इसे हम रेस करते हैं 1 यूनिट के साथ? पाइथागोरस थ्योरम इस्तेमाल करो एंड प्लीज टेल मी, प्रणवी, इनायशा, what is this value? Simple, it's all triangle on triangle on triangle, and all these are right angle triangle. Okay, √4. Okay, correct, good. So this is √4, and if you take a arc of it, it will become, it will pass through 2. Okay, because √4 is nothing but 2. Similarly, you can keep on drawing all the triangles, okay, but in general thing, whichever are possible to break it, you can break it these numbers, okay. I'll write the list of it. h² is equal to p² plus b². So the possible combination are 1² and 1², which is nothing but 2. So h will be √2. This is one possible case. The second case is 1² plus 2², which is nothing but 5. So h will be equal to √5. H square is equal to 2² plus 2², which is nothing but 8. So h is equal to √8. So for plotting these, it's very easy. Suppose you want to plot, suppose you want to plot √5. So what you can do? You can, suppose this is 1 and this is 2. Now you have to plot √5. First of all, you have to draw a line of 2 units, because to plot 5, you need to make it 2 and 1. The Pythagoras theorem should work for 2 and 1, 2² plus 1². That's why first you draw this particular line and then you raise by 1 unit. 1 unit. Okay? And then you can join. So this will be your point C and this will become your √5. Okay? And then you have to take this as a center and you have to draw an arc from here. So this will become exactly, this point will become √5. Is it clear now? कोई भी डाउट है तो प्लीज पूछो. इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट प्लीज आस्क. मैं इसको और 2-3 बार भी बता सकता हूं, तो आप बिल्कुल सोच समझ के मुझे बताइए अभी ये कॉन्सेप्ट समझ में आया कि नहीं. सबसे पहले वो पाइथागोरस थ्योरम्स के जो पॉसिबल कॉम्बिनेशंस है उसको समझना है हमें. ठीक है यहां तक? क्योंकि ये नहीं क्लियर होगा तो फिर डेसिमल प्लॉट करने में ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट होगा. ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट नहीं, बट ठीक है, ये क्लियर होना चाहिए. नाउ सिमिलरली यू बोथ, नाउ still confused, sir. Very good. What is a confusion? You have to tell me what is a confusion so that I can clear it up. Okay, just give me 1 minute. What is a confusion? Please explain properly so that I can focus and try to explain while doing the Pythagoras theorem. See, first of all, You have to remember that the Pythagoras theorem works like hypotenuse square is equal to p square plus b square. Okay. Tell me the values of h. Suppose this is 2 and this is suppose 4. So what is the value of h? Find out. Get me a value of h and tell me. If you understand this, then there is nothing more to understand. So please find out. Put the values. So let me solve you again. So h square is nothing but p square plus b square. P here is 2 square because p is 2, so 2 square, and b is nothing but 4 square. So this becomes 4, this becomes 16, overall 20. So h square is equal to 20. H will be equal to root 20. No, not 20, root 20 it will be, okay? H square is 20, but h will be root 20. Clear? Is this clear? Now, similarly, when we want to draw root 5, the possible combinations we have is 1 square and 2 square. Okay, you can think of it that now put h is equal to 5 root 5, so h square will be nothing but 5. So just put into this, h square is equal to p square plus b square. So h square is 5, and you have to just add two numbers. What are the two possible numbers which are in terms of square which you can do? One is 1 square and one is 2 square. Simple. That's why what we are doing, from 0, 1 and 2, we are drawing a line for 2 unit first as a base, and then raising up it to 1 unit. You can do the opposite also. You can just make this particular one, and you can make this particular 2. No difference. There would be no difference. Why? Because either you take 1 and 2 or you take 2 and 1. The output will always be root 5. 2, right? Yes, because yes, because that is why when you take it up and just this is the task of you take a number line in your notebook, draw both of them and see, draw an arc. It will go through these points only. It will like this would be radius, this will be radius from this center. Just go and check it. It's a very interesting one. Just do one thing. You take root 5, break it up 1, take it up 0, 1 and 2. First of all, you take this as one line, okay, whole, and make it, raise it to just one unit, and you connect these two. And the second case, you take this as 2 and this as 1, and you connect these two. And by taking the center as this, draw an arc from this particular point. You will see it will exactly cross the edges of these two, and finally you'll get the value of root 5 till here at this point when it intersect x. Okay, this you can try and see, but this has to be absolutely perpendicular. Clear? Okay, now do you do one thing, plot a root 8 and tell me how will you plot root 8. Once you plot root 8, we'll go to the next topic. Chalo, fast. Let me clean it up. Use your notebook and plot me a root 8. Root 8. Plot root 8. This is 0. Let me draw a 1. Let me draw 2. Let me draw 3. Let me draw 4. So Pranavi has to comment first of all that how he is going to break 8. Okay, and then you guys will suggest me how will you draw. But Pranavi has to tell first in chat like how you are going to break 8. If you understood the concept, you are going to break it very easily. Once this is clear, we'll go to next step. Okay, sir. Okay, fine, no problem. Take your time. Till then, Aisha, you also draw it up. You just have to be very much clear with the Pythagoras triplets. Okay, not the perfect triplets, but Pythagoras theorem will also work. Triplets are something else. Absolutely, very good, Pranavi. Superb. Inasha, I guess you also are doing the same thing. Okay, very good. So you also took two as this unit. Draw a perpendicular line, intersect and calculate this as two units. Join these two. Okay, and then you make an arc. Okay, once you make it, it will somewhat pass through after 3 basically, because 2 root 2 is nothing but 2 into 2 point, no, no, it's between, sorry, it will be somewhat before 3, so it will be close to 2.8, something like that. Okay, so it will be close to this, and this is how you plot root 8 in number line. Is this clear, everyone? We'll go to the next topic now. Okay, so let's jump into the next topic. Now, the next topic is bit complex, but I'll try to explain it very, very slowly and in a very neat way. Perfect. Let me draw. Now, for this, you can write steps in your notebook also. Plotting root 9.8. Okay. Now, we will, just for the sake of understanding, I'll try to make it in root 9 also. Okay, this decimal is cut by CBSE. Decimal or the before one? Which one? This one is cut by or the decimal one? I know this is not in a syllabus last year. Last year. I don't know about this year, but there is no problem in learning, is it? Should we learn or not? If it's not in syllabus. Hmm? Should we learn or not if it's not in syllabus? Anything is fine. Okay. What about Inaisha? What's she saying? Okay, fine. We'll learn. Okay. So don't worry. It's just you'll understand something new today. Whenever we are plotting 9.8, first of all, whatever the line it is, you have to draw a line on a number line. Okay, or a basic line which is length of 9.8. Okay, let me do in this way so that you will understand why these steps people are taking. Okay, because everywhere in all schools they'll teach you these steps, but nobody's tell you why. So this is 9.8. You have to draw a 9.8 line. Draw. The step 2 is add 1 centimeter or 1 unit, extend it up. So from here to here, suppose this is AB, you have to extend it by 1 unit. Okay, that is what it does. Now the second is you have to find the midpoint of AC. Midpoint of AC, which will be somewhat here. It will be around how much? What is the midpoint length? The overall would be 10.8. So AC will be 10.8. So the half to it will be 5.4. So this will be somewhat 5.4 if I consider this as 0. Now what happens? You have to draw a semicircle like this, as far as I remember. Okay. What next you have to do? You have to draw a perpendicular. Okay. When you draw a perpendicular, it will cut this at some point. Suppose P point, it is intersecting this semicircle, and from this semicircle, you draw an arc. Suppose this intersect as D, so this BD becomes the root 9.8. Okay, now I have to see steps. It's so long I have studied this. It's like 15 years. Let me see logically. Okay, let me see. Suppose this is 9 centimeter. Okay, let me see if I am correct or wrong. If I extend it by 1, the overall will become 10, and the midpoint, this will become 5. Semicircle drawn, so this will be 5, this will be 4, sorry, this will be 4, this will 3. Correct, I am correct. Okay, I am correct. Okay, so see what I am going to tell you now. I'll try to explain you by this root 9 only. Try to understand why these steps are there. So let me repeat everything. First of all, you have to draw a line, you have to add 1 unit to it, you have to find the midpoint of it, and then from B you have to draw a perpendicular. It intersect at point P somewhere, and basically this length is nothing but your root 9.8. Okay, now how and why I'll tell you in the next screen by taking example of 9 centimeter. Okay, suppose this is AB 9, B9. From this point I am extending this to 1 unit. Okay, so this will be center, which is O. So total AC is how much? 10, right? So if I draw a semicircle here, all the place the radius will be 5 only, right? Now can you tell me what is the distance of OB? As OC is nothing but 5 and this is 1, so this has to be 4. Correct till here? This has to be 4. Now when we draw a perpendicular, it is intersecting at points P. And again, if you draw one more radius here, this radius is still 5. So this will become how much? Pythagoras theorem. Can anyone solve me? What is the value of this? BP. What is the value of BP? What is the value of BP? What is the value of BP? Here 5 is hypotenuse, 4 is base. What is PP? It is nothing but a simple triangle. This is 5, this is 4. What about this? Pythagoras theorem. There is no rocket science here. Anybody getting the answer? Or no? Five square minus 4 square, right? 25 minus 9, sorry, 16. 3. And that is why when this becomes 3, Even when you project this up to this particular line, the whole will be 3. So this is how the overall diagrams of, or the plotting of rational numbers, irrational numbers with decimal are done. This was out of syllabus last year, and this year also it will be out of syllabus. If you don't understand, that's okay, but if you understand, it's very good, because this is how it will improve your imagination skills. Okay, let's go to next topic. What is the next topic? Anybody is near their NCRT book? I guess there is a concept called rationalize. Okay, what is rationalize? If I tell you to rationalize this, what is rationalize? Rationalize in meaning means you have to remove root terms from denominator in simple understanding. Okay, you have to remove decimals, roots from denominator. So how to do this? We have to multiply root 2 and root 2 here. Okay, so it becomes root 2 by 2. This is rationalized. Is it clear, Pranavi? I'll give you more examples, but the basic is this. Simple. You have to remove the root part from the denominator. That's it. Okay, now the Pranavi needs to answer this. Okay, how can we remove this now? How can we rationalize this? Tell me, what is a factor which we can multiply? Little bit confusing. See, it's okay. It's simple. There's no need to confuse. You just have to. Your focus should be, if someone wants you to rationalize, you have to remove roots from denominator. Okay. Okay. So there is a formula: a plus b into a minus b. Okay. What is the formula of this? It's a square minus b square. Okay. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Mostly the rationalization use these concepts. Okay. Or we sometimes says this is conjugate of this. This word also mostly in ICSE books they use conjugate word. Okay, most, but actually the use of these words comes into complex numbers. Okay, conjugate pairs we call it up. Okay, so to rationalize this number you have to multiply a exactly negative of that, or the conjugate of that. Now this will become 1 minus root 2 by 1 plus root 2 into 1 minus root 2. Okay, so the denominator is nothing but a plus b into a minus b. So what this will become? A square minus b square, a square minus b square, which is nothing but 1 minus 2, negative of 1. So this will become 1 minus root 2 by minus 1. Is it clear, guys? We'll do more questions. We'll do more questions. 3, 4, 5 questions more minimum before we close today's class. Okay. I just want to know something. If you're understanding 10%, 5%, that's okay. We'll solve more questions. You'll understand. Is it clear? I'll go for next question also. Ranvi, How? Yes, sir. Okay, fine, good. Now, okay, rationalize this. Get me the answers, okay? I'm giving very easy questions. Okay, fine. Rationalize this. And I saw that successive part is there in your syllabus or not? That successive magnification. Successive magnification. No, sir, not there. Okay, fine. Okay. Anyways, those are kiddies questions. That's not there. Good. What are the answers? Answers. I'm waiting for the answers. Okay. Good. Good. No problem. Take your time. Do. Two minus root three. Very good. Very good. The first one is two minus root three. Very good. See, even just by not doing also, you can think of in your mind also. When you rationalize the first one, okay, so 2 square minus 3 square, root 3 square. 2 square is 4, root 3 square is 3, 4 minus 3 is 1, means denominator is 1. The numerator is already 1, it is going to multiply by 2 minus root 3. So the answer is 2 minus root 3. Okay, so few things you have to do from your mind sometimes. Similar second answer you can do from your mind. You don't need even a pen or pencil. Okay, even the third question you don't know, don't need anything. Okay, Second question would be answer. Inasa is doing or waiting for answers or busy in something else. Ah, I know you. Okay, you told first answer. I told first answer, sir. When? Hmm. Okay, yeah. Sorry, sorry. I didn't say. Second answer I'm asking, not first. Second. Second answer. I know. Okay. Second answer 1 minus root 5. Nah. That is not the final answer. Pranavi, what's your answer for the second one? 1 minus root 5. Very good. Very good, Pranavi. You are right. Okay, third one. Don't do pencil and pen. Please don't use pencil and pen. Third one. Come on. Let's use your brain now. Third one. Don't use pencil and pen. Let's see. Can you get the answer without using pen or pencil? Third one. Anyone can try without pen and pencil? Third one. Without pencil, pen. Can you get it? No. So the numerator would be 2 minus 3 root 2. 2 minus 3 root 2. And the denominator should be what? 3 root 2 upon 14. No, 2 minus 3 root 2 it would be. It would be 2 minus 3 root 2. Let me solve again now. Okay, fine. See, for this, what you have to do? 1 minus root 5 by 1 minus root 5. So the numerator will be 1 minus root 5 and denominator will be 1 square minus root 5 square, which is nothing but negative of 4. When you get it up, it will become root 5 minus 1. That is correct. Now for here also, you have to multiply 2 minus 3 root 2 by 2 minus 3 root 2. So 2 minus 3 root 2 would be on numerator. The denominator will be 2 square minus 3 root 2 whole square, which is 2 minus 3 root 2 by 4 minus 18, which is nothing but 2 minus 3 root 2 by minus 16. 14 minus 14. Eventually you get 3 root 2 minus 2 by 14 answer. Is it clear? Steps are clear? Okay. I believe there are few more things in rationalization. Okay. Like rational plus irrational is irrational. Rational minus irrational will again be irrational. Rational into irrational will be irrational. Irrational into irrational, it depends. It can be both. Okay, irrational plus irrational, irrational, irrational plus irrational can be both. Can you tell me how this can be both? Any one of you, how this can be both? Irrational minus irrational. Irrational plus irrational is very good. Very good. When they both are same, it will become zero, and zero is not irrational. It's a rational number. Okay, so correct. Even for irrational into irrational, when I am telling both, it can be see root 2 into root 3, it will become root 6. But root 2 into root 2, it will be root 4, which is nothing but 2. So it becomes a rational number. That's why both. Okay. Well, this almost completes the chapter 1. Okay, as you guys said, there are no two topics are there, so this almost covers the chapter 1. If you see in exercise 1.5, you get all rationalization number, and there is one more exercise which is having exponents, which I believe it's not that difficult exponents they have asked for. You just have to know the basic thing, and I have completely created one basic class for laws of exponents. You can go to that class in the YouTube channel it is, and you can find it out. Apart from it, you can start practicing on the practice session. Okay, once you practice those questions daily, 5 questions, all your AI insights will be with me, and even you can see that how good are you on those topics and what are the weak topics, everything. Okay, so I believe that's all for today. If you have any doubt, please ask. As I said always, if you have doubts, we'll discuss all the doubts which you have. Okay, this is a very basic question I have given. Okay, well, while you do the practice part, there will be some combination of difficult questions. For example, I'll do one question. Okay, I'll do one question: 2 plus root 3 by 4 minus 2 root 2, for example. Now how will you do it? This will become 2 plus root 3 will, as it will be there, 4 minus 2 root 3 into 4 plus 2 root 2, sorry, 4 plus 2 root 2. Now what will we do? We'll multiply this like simple multiplication. 2 will be multiplied to 4 plus 2 root 3, 2 root 2, plus root 3 will be multiplied to 4 plus 2 root 2. The basic algebraic multiplication which we do, and this will be a square minus b square. And this will be again 8 plus 4 root 2 plus 4 root 3 plus 2 root 6. How 2 root 6? As these two are in multiplication, root 2 and root 3 will become root 6, and this is how it will come here. The denominator would be 16 minus 8. 2 square is 4 and root 2 square is 2. So we get 4 2s are 8. Okay. Now you cannot combine anything or do anything else. You can just maximum take 2 common in this. And this is how the answer will be. Okay. Thanks for joining the today's class. Okay. We'll connect on next week, and probably if we are, see, today only 2 people came. So yeah, these all matters of interest. And even if I said, even if one person is regular, I will teach them throughout the year. Okay, and I believe that go and learn from anywhere in this world, something like that. But I feel like what I can give, other cannot give in that much way, because I feel I tried teaching in a different way. Okay, so that's all for today's class, guys. Have a good day ahead, and we'll connect on next week. Till then, get the practice paper. Please solve those practice sessions every day, minimum 5 days a week before next class, so that we have all doubts, and we'll see, I can go through all your questions, which questions you have attempted, and see what are the mistakes you have. We'll have a proper doubt session on that. Okay, thank you, Inaisha and Pranavi. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.